Hello and welcome to part 99. Like usual, check the description for any highlights you want to jump to. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around for the play-by-play. We are continuing to work on our siege tower upgrades. Let's go ahead and assign a little bit of work for these other ones. You know what? We can't. Not yet. We have too many ballistas here. Looks like we have too many ballistas altogether. We only really need 4, so let's take one of these down. We'll have to wait for our people to finish making this siege tower before we can bring the other ballistas over. Prison caravan is still here. Our merchant caravan that we sent out has just arrived. Look at that, perfect timing. Let's go barter. What did we bring to trade? A lot of herbs, beeswax, linen cloth, some hoods, statues, banners. I believe we brought this food to eat ourselves. We got another statue here. These animals were to carry our food back with us. Let's get these gold coins while we're here. Let's take a look around and see what they have. Be nice to get some flawless rugs. They have traps. They have components. Maybe we'll grab these components here. We need the wooden ones. And oh yes, they have mead. They have packaged meals. Great. Let's get these apple saplings. They have raw food as well. Let's get all this raw food. Oh, barley. We want barley. Nice. Seeds. We don't need flax seeds. Okay. Do we want more chickens? Let's get a female chicken just in case. I do want some fire traps. You know what, let's just grab these extra chickens while we're here. Grab a little bit of dubious booze. Can't get more than that. Actually getting a decent amount of raw food here. Okay, let's head back. Settlers are idle. You know what that means? That means we need more dirt mined out. Let's assign that. Speaking of dirt, let's go take a look at the inner southwest area. This is what we've been trying to fill in recently. I think what we want to do is put in a slope here. I want to get rid of these slopes on this side. Now I don't know if we can get rid of these easily. You know what, let's wait on that. Let's wait till this slope is put in. We'll revisit that. We got to keep an eye on these bushes here. We took away the zones recently because we moved all of our bushes here for the courtyard. We're going to have to revisit these to make sure we harvest whatever we can. Did want to move these around a little bit. Not really sure what I'm going to move where yet. You have to think about that. Let's get that urgently hauled away. Let's see. This one still being worked on. We'll have to revisit that. In the meantime, can we relocate this one ballista? Not yet. But in the meantime, let's get rid of this zone. You can start putting a little bit down here. Once we have some more space, we'll assign some more. How is our soil supply looking? Not doing too well, only 75. Let's increase that speed a little bit. Okay, while our people are doing that, I do want to take a look at our items. I want to see what we have a lot of that we can get rid of. For example, we have a lot of these that are good. Got a few superior, decent enough amount of fine ones. So maybe we can get rid of just the good ones or lower. Let's go take a look here. See if we can assign something here to get taken out. Let's go smelt. Let's go all the way to the bottom here. So we can clear these. Select that weapon we saw. And take this all the way down to good. And then we set this to forever. Okay. Eventually they'll get to that. And they'll get rid of these good ones. Looks like bill hooks, we can get rid of some good ones as well. Alright, caravan has returned. Wrong layers here. I'll get this layer selected. Looks like we have a lot of good hatchets. Let's go and add good hatchets to that list. We have a lot of knightly swords we can get rid of. Even long swords. Maybe move this up on the list here. copy this one. We paste this into the queue. Ends up on the bottom here. Okay, let's move that up a little bit. Okay, hopefully we'll get rid of some of those in the next little while. Still working on that. Let's see what other items we have. Maces. Got a decent amount of maces we could get rid of. And short swords as well. Let's go take a look in here. Short sword, mace. Let's take a look at the other table. Short sword, mace. Okay. Let's go down that list some more. Spears, we don't have that many. Let's leave that alone. Two-handed flanged mace. We got a lot of good ones here. Let's add that to the list. Okay. Quite a lot. I think one of our chickens just died. This one has failed recently. The other one, we're having some success training this fox, getting it tamed, 23%. Not bad. Doesn't look like we have any space for these, unfortunately. Okay. I think we're going to change this one. Let's make sure we have space for some of these gambesons. Doesn't look like we'll have room yet. We need to wait for our people to move those helmets around. Okay, well that is still being worked on. Let's take a look at these apple trees. See if any of these have ripened yet. It's only the second day of spring here. No, we're not ready yet. We'll have to revisit this. Let's expand our graveyard a little bit. Looks like we need to dig some soil out over here. Okay, looks like we'll have a little bit more lime there. Limestone. We do need more wood. Our wood supply is getting a little low. Let's take a look at our bonus trees. See if there's any here we can cut down. No, it doesn't look like they're ready yet. One tree. Berries still not ready. Oh, let's take a look nearby. See if there's any mature trees or dead trees here we can start harvesting. Nothing too close, but let's assign the ones we have. Okay, let's go take a look at our pit again. Looks like we're making some progress here. Nothing ready yet, though. Let's get this carcass. Still don't have room there to put those away. You know what? I wonder, can we get you to mine that out? Okay, you fell down, but that's fine. You can start filling that in. Okay, excellent. This is ready. Okay, let's go get some more dirt. Our settlers are idle. They want to dig. Alright, let's revisit that graveyard. Alright, looks like we have a few spots here that are ready. Alright, Oswald, good work. Okay. With these graves being added, we should be okay for the next raid. Plenty of storage space for those corpses. Bushes are still okay. Still ripening. Okay, siege tower is almost ready. Okay, looks good. Let's move this ballista over. Looks like we can start working on the next layer a little bit. Let's go ahead and put this fire in. Can't put that one in yet. We'll have to wait a moment. Let's start working on the next layer up here. Don't have enough wooden components. But when we do, that will be put in place. You're gonna need a lot more dirt. Okay, while our people are doing all of that building, let's see if we can put some of these items away. Now this is a relief. This is a good relief though. I don't think we have any worse ones here. I think we only put good or better in here already. Do have a good one in there. It's one that has its hands moving around. Let's take a look, see if we can get this one installed. We'll see what it looks like. Maybe we'll move them around. I did see a carpet here. Why does this one say it doesn't have the resources for it? I wonder if it went missing at some point. I feel like I kept double clicking there. clicked a little to the side. Okay, let's see if we can assign some more digging. Our settlers are idle. Okay, let's go take a look at that inner southwest area that we've been filling in with dirt. How are we doing for food? Looks like we're running low on meals. Looks like we need to cull some more animals. Let's take a look, see what we have an abundance of. We did buy some chickens recently. Let's maybe cull 1 or 2 chickens. Running low on male goats. Maybe we will cull a female goat. Hopefully we'll get some more males born the next little while. And maybe we'll get rid of a female wolf here. Don't have too many animals to cull right now. Let's see. Are there any carcasses nearby? Just our own. Okay, maybe it's time we hunt down some deer. Not a lot of female deer. Let's get one of these male ones hunted down. Maybe 2 of them. Alright, excellent. Some of these are ripe. Have some more raw food available soon. Do a few spot checks here on the apple trees. They're all flowering. Let's revisit that graveyard. Soil was put in? Almost. We'll have to revisit this in a little bit. Looks like we got room for 1 more in there. Alright, it's coming together. Alright, we are starting to plant over here. Good to see. Looks like I need to expand some of this storage here. like someone else is already doing that. Okay. Let's go get some more dirt assigned to get dug out. Just start culling some of these bushes here. Doesn't look like we're getting any sunlight here. I'm wondering if maybe I should have swapped these. But I'd rather the smelting be next to all of this storage. And these are kind of animal related, so I kind of wanted them next to the barn. Settlers are exhausted. Is it time for them to go to bed? Maybe they should go to bed. Alright, looks like we can start filling in this little tunnel. Okay, let's go visit the grave. Did we get that last soil put in? We did. Okay. Looks like we need more food still. Any luck with the apples? Still flowering. Maximum yield in 9 days, 8 days. Doesn't look like we'll get food out of that anytime soon. Looks like we'll be eating berries for the next little while. We'll have some beets soon. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's add in a little bit more cabbage here. Dirt supply is still low. Let's see if we can get some more dirt. Clean up some of these trees. Few days for those to be ready. Okay, let's pause this for a moment. Let's get you to dig this out. We'll be able to just fill this in from the top. We won't need to stand here and assign all of this. Just assign a little bit like this, and then it'll get put in eventually. We'll return to this in a bit. It's plenty of work for our people to do. We do need dirt for them, though. So let's go on the hunt for dirt. Got quite a lot here. Let's get this picked up. Do I want to get rid of this slope? I can mine this away. Wonder if that would flood the map. Well, let's go take a look at our inventory again. See what we can get installed from down here. Fire trap. Alright. Let's go take a look near the entrance here. If anyone spawns in this area, pretty much going to have a straight run to our gate. So it'd be good to put some traps down in this area. Maybe right on the edge there. Hopefully the animals don't run into it. feel like the hardest part of filling in this area here is going to be this tunnel. It's going to be really slow to fill in. Isabel, I feel like you're making this harder for yourself than it needs to be. Okay, let's get you to move over here. And let's get you to start taking this piece out. Mining skill of 9, not bad. Okay. Get that mined out as well. This we'll be able to do from the side now. Okay, we have more ripe bushes. More food coming in. It's great. Let's harvest these. Need to start getting rid of these. Alright, little by little. Alright, let's go take a look at our inventory, see what else we have that we can assign. Tapestries, no. Some rugs. Hey, a beggar. Beggar is here. Okay. Give me a moment, beggar. I'll be right with you. Okay. Middle of the night. Let's send Deer Mod. I know you're preparing food right now. Let's just send you talk to Lucas. Lucas Court. Are you a cannibal, Lucas? You are. Well, I don't have any human meat I can give you. Okay, let's give you some food. Okay, let's sort by the dollar amount. Give you a cap. You know what, that one's about to break. Let's give you something that's a lot better. go down this list. Okay, give you some meals. Where are those clothes? Here we are. Okay, give you some of this, and let's go back up. We need to get a cap. We never grabbed a cap for you. Let's give you that one. Not much. It is enough though for a hidden stash. Great. Oh, distance of 8. Doesn't look like there's any animals there to have to fight off to get to that loot stash. Maybe we'll send someone this morning. Okay. Looks like most of those on the lower floor have rugs. You just have to worry about the higher floors. Okay. That has been put in. That is put in. This one looks like we managed to move the ballista around. Let's go ahead and put in these walls. Okay, we will revisit that in the future. Do we have anything we can move around? I don't think there's enough space to put this down, but we can move this. Let's go ahead and put that over there. And I guess we'll take this one down. Let's remove that. Okay, we'll revisit that in a bit. Let's take a look at this dirt. Looks like we got 2 ramps here. Let's get rid of this ramp. Already working on it. Okay, good. Alright. Hopefully by next episode this will be filled in and we can start working on the temple. Alright, we got some fish available. Good thing about having a pond inside our base, anytime we fish and we end up throwing the fish that we catch just next to us here, there's no animals nearby besides our own pets that will eat our food. Problem with fishing when you're out in the wild though, random wolf can come by and just steal your fish. See, just like that. We got 5 trout. Someone else will be able to come by and grab it. Thankfully our dogs can haul for us. But if we're out in the wild, outside of our walls, that food can easily be taken away by a wild animal. Okay, making some progress here. Okay, we'll return to this later. Finish stylizing that in a bit. Get rid of these zones. Okay. Looks like we got a lot of honey finally. Hopefully this solves some of our food issues as well. Let's take a look at our prisoners. Looks like we have 2 that we didn't take the shackles off. You're at 37%. Anyone here that's a night owl? Yes. Let's add you, and let's add you. And you. Okay. That'll keep our recruiter busy. You know what? Let's leave that for a moment. We don't want our people getting stuck there. Alright, let's get that dug out. Okay, let's get unplugged. This is almost expanded to reach the other area, so we'll be able to delete one of these zones and then just expand the other one out. Okay. Looks like we're almost at the hour mark, so let's call that a video. Raise everything up, put the roof on, hide the treetops, get rid of that user interface. Welcome to Recap and Planning. We expanded our graveyard a little bit today. We dug out some resources here, rocky soil and some salt, filled that in with dirt, put in some new graves. What's that, about 30 extra graves we put in? Yeah, 30 graves here. Alright, looks good. Here on the northeast, we mined out a little bit more dirt. Now, I think I've made it easier for the enemies to get to our entrance from here right now. So, you have to think about putting some more traps down in this area. Besides that, we managed to start planting here in the courtyard. Got our future berry bushes ready. About half of them. Got 6 out of 10, more than half. Okay, we also started getting rid of some of our berry bushes here. Make some more room for crops, such as carrots, beets, and cabbage. Going to be expanding upon that. We added a little bit of cabbage right now. Not sure how I'm going to redo this area. You do 5 by 5, 5 by 6, maybe 5 by 7. I don't know if I want to expand our tree production here. I think we're doing okay. I can always make these spaces smaller in between. I might do that. Maybe add a few extra trees in here. Probably going to redo this little storage area in the future once this gets mined out. But this area isn't important right now for the mining. We're working on this area, the southeast on the inner. Managed to fill in quite a bit today. We still have a little bit of a tunnel here that we're filling in. But it's going pretty well. Should be done by next episode, and then we should be able to start working on the temple. We also made some progress with our upgraded siege towers. This one is on the southwest. Still in progress. Northwest, almost done. Northeast was finished already. This is what we aim for the other ones to look like. And then southeast, pretty much done. We're just waiting for some resources so we can get another onager put in here. And then once we start building the temple, we'll probably start working on adding a few extra rooms here. Okay. Well, once again, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. See you next time. Have a great one, everyone.